Stunning photos from Tottenham Hotspur's Hong Kong clash. Arsenal fan gallery. Imagine the thrill of witnessing a fierce football rivalry unfold in the vibrant city of Hong Kong. The recent match between Arsenal and Spurs was not just a game. It was a spectacle that brought together fans from all walks of life, united by their passion for the sport. In this gallery, you'll find 37 captivating images that capture the essence of this electrifying clash, showcasing the intensity, emotion, and excitement that filled the stadium. For those who may not know, Arsenal Football Club is steeped in history and tradition, with its headquarters located at Highbury House, 75 Drayton Park, London, N5 1BU. If you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out via telephone at 020-7619-500. Our help center is also a fantastic resource for finding answers to frequently asked questions, so be sure to explore it for quick solutions. If your inquiry is more specific or requires detailed attention, please fill out our new inquiry form. We're here to help you with any concerns you might have. Additionally, we value your feedback on our website. If you have suggestions or comments, please take a moment to fill out our feedback form. Your insights are crucial in helping us improve your experience. We take issues of abuse and discrimination very seriously. If you encounter any such behavior, please report it through the designated channels. Together, we can foster a safe and welcoming environment for all fans. But here's where it gets controversial. How do you feel about the growing commercialization of football? Is it enhancing the experience or detracting from the sport's authenticity? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Join the conversation and let's discuss the future of football together. Arsenal vs Tottenham 0-1. Pape Sarr stunner wins pre-season friendly in Hong Kong. A narrow defeat for Arsenal in a pre-season clash sparks debate over their summer signings and readiness for the new campaign. Let's break down the key moments from this high-stakes friendly and explore what it means for both teams as the Premier League season looms. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this loss be a wake-up call for Mikel Arteta's side? Or is it simply a blip in a tournament where results matter less than preparation? And this is the part most people miss. How do preseason performances like this actually translate to league form? Let's find out. The match in review. Tottenham's 1-0 victory over Arsenal at Kai Tak Stadium in Hong Kong was anything but routine. Despite the Gunners' high-profile summer signings, it was Pape Sarr's stunning 45th-minute long-range strike that proved decisive. The £60 million striker, who had been the talk of the pre-match build-up, only made a late cameo and couldn't spark a comeback. For Arsenal fans, the result might sting, but Arteta's squad still has 2 more games at the Emirates to iron out kinks before the season opener. What's next for both teams? Tottenham's road to the Super Cup. Under Thomas Frank, Spurs have a packed schedule ahead. After today's win, they'll face Newcastle in Seoul, Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena, and a crucial UEFA Super Cup clash against Paris Saint-Germain. Their preseason has been a mix of draws and narrow wins, but Frank's emphasis on resilience and attacking creativity seems to be paying off. Arsenal's remaining tests. The Gunners will return to London for 2 home games against Villarreal and Athletic Club. With Declan Rice expressing optimism, "We're going to push for big things this season." The focus will be on integrating new signings like Gyokeres and ensuring squad depth. But will the team's inconsistency in Hong Kong raise questions about their readiness for Liverpool and other title rivals? Fan reactions and controversial takes. The post-match buzz has already ignited debates. One fan, Gary from Bristol, wrote, "Currently leading our North London rivals. This is how champions of Europe roll. COYS. A bold claim for Spurs, but is it premature?" Meanwhile, Paul from Liverpool questioned Gyokeres' impact. "He couldn't do it in the championship and won't do it against Prem opposition." Is this fair criticism, or are supporters underestimating the Swedes' potential in a new league? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Should Arsenal have spent that big money on Gyokeres, or was it a gamble that could backfire? Key takeaways and unanswered questions. 1. Pre-season pressure, while results matter less in friendlies. The intensity of this match, complete with 6 minutes of added time and a near penalty shootout, Shows how seriously both managers are treating these games. But does this pressure lead to better preparation, or does it risk overworking players before the season starts? 2. Youth versus experience. Tottenham's James Maddison and Arsenal's 15-year-old winger Max Baumann both made appearances. Daumann's dangerous cross highlighted his promise, but should teams be showcasing teenagers in high-profile fixtures, or is it better to prioritize first-teamers? 3. Transfer window talk. With the summer window closing, fans are speculating. Russell argues, if we sign Eze, it'll be a great window, but we need to offload players first. Is Arsenal's current squad balanced, or will they be forced into reactive moves in January? Final thoughts. This clash wasn't just a friendly. It was a microcosm of the season to come. Tottenham's grit and Arsenal's ambition both shone through, even if the result favored the visitors. As the dust settles in Hong Kong, the real test begins. Can these lessons translate to the Premier League? And will the fans' optimism hold up when the pressure of a title race kicks in? Share your predictions and opinions below. Are you confident in Arteta's plan? Or does this loss signal a need for change? The debate is just getting started. Spurs 1-0 Arsenal. Sarr's 45-yard wonder goal in historic North London derby. Tottenham triumphs in controversial North London derby. In a thrilling encounter that marked a historic moment, Tottenham Hotspur edged out Arsenal with a narrow 1-0 victory, thanks to a stunning 45-yard strike from Pape Sarr. This match, held on July 31, 2025, at the Kai Tak Stadium in Hong Kong, was the first North London derby ever contested outside the United Kingdom, drawing an impressive crowd of 49,975 fans to the newly opened $3.9 billion venue. The atmosphere was electric, but the game was not without its share of drama. Arsenal players expressed their frustration over Sarr's goal, which they believed should have been disallowed due to a foul committed by Richarlison during the build-up. Despite dominating possession in the second half and introducing their new €73 million signing, Viktor Gyokeres, for the final 13 minutes, Arsenal could not find the equalizer. This defeat concluded their pre-season tour of Asia on a disappointing note, while Spurs manager Thomas Frank celebrated a significant victory as he begins his tenure following Ange Postecoglou's departure. Arsenal started the match aggressively, with William Saliba narrowly missing a header in the 4th minute, as Spurs struggled to defend against an early corner. Set pieces quickly became a focal point of the game, with Andreas Georgsson, who previously worked with Arsenal, now assisting Thomas Frank at Tottenham. Arsenal's goalkeeper David Raya faced challenges at corners, and Spurs came close to scoring multiple times, hitting the woodwork 3 times in the first half. In the 10th minute, a well-placed delivery from Pedro Porro struck the post, followed by a low drive from Wilson Odobert that deflected off Ben White and hit the upright. From the subsequent corner, Spurs again hit the post, with Richarlison unable to convert from close range. Just before halftime, Tottenham seized the lead. Raya attempted to play out from the back to Miles Lewis-Skelly, but under pressure from Richarlison, the young defender lost possession. Sarr capitalized on this mistake, delivering a remarkable shot over Raya from long distance into the net. Arsenal's players were incensed, believing Richarlison's actions warranted a foul, and both Lewis-Skelly and Martin Odegaard voiced their concerns to the 4th official as they headed to the locker rooms. No substitutions were made at halftime, and shortly after the hour mark, Arsenal's Kai Havertz combined well with Gabriel Martinelli in search of an equalizer. But Martinelli's shot went off target. Spurs began making changes, introducing Kevin Danso, Mathys Tel, and Brennan Johnson, while Arsenal responded with Leandro Trossard and Marcin Zubimendi. The crowd eagerly awaited the appearances of Gyokeres and Tottenham's star player Son Heung-min, who were both brought on in the 77th minute. Shortly after, Arsenal faced an injury scare when Trossard had to leave the field. Despite applying pressure on Spurs for extended periods, Arsenal struggled to break through Tottenham's defense, and the match ended with Spurs holding on to their lead. As Arsenal returns to London, Spurs are set to travel to South Korea for their next match against Newcastle United. What do you think about the controversial goal? Should it have been disallowed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And here's where it gets interesting. Could this match set the tone for the upcoming season? Join the conversation.